From naked to clothed, from tree leaves, animal hides, to silk and linen clothes. The progress of textile technique not only relates to human health, but also serves as a cornerstone for ancient ritual civilization. We tend to call textile as one word in Chinese, but it involves two different procedures of spinning and weaving. Spinning first and weaving next. Spinning is to entwist individual fibers that are random and thin into continuous and firm yarns. Weaving is to intertwine yarns by warps and wefts to form textile that extends horizontally. A spinning wheel is specifically for making yarns. It is a round disc with a hole pierced at center. In use, a pole is inserted into the hole with the raw material of yarn tied to the tiny hook at the upper end. The spinning wheel dangling in the air rotates as people twist the pole. Due to inertia, the rotating, spinning wheel keeps straightening and twisting fibers. After finishing one section of yarn, it is directly twined on the pole. Meanwhile, another section of fiber is released to continue the spinning process. So far, the earliest spinning wheel ever seen is discovered in Peilagang culture and Sichuan culture 8,000 years ago. In Zhejiang, spinning wheels appear in Guohoqiao culture and increase greatly in Hemadu culture. In Liangzhu culture period, spinning wheels are very common, mainly made of pottery and some of stone, and even some made of jade for ritual purpose. A waist machine is a tool for weaving, with components such as warp axis, roll axis, actuating knife, and weft shuttle. The roll axis is tied with waist belt. In operation, the operator sits on ground with waist belt tied to the waist, 2 feet straightly pressed against the warp axis. The frame is opened with many paralleled warps fixed. In weaving, the actuating knife is placed horizontally and inserted in between warps of odd numbers and even numbers. Then the actuating knife is placed vertically to split warps into upper and lower layers. The gap in between is called cloth fell. Weft is tied to the weft shuttle, which traverses in cloth fell. Put down the actuating knife and tighten weft to form fiber structure intertwined by warp and weft. As the earliest weaving tool in China, the waist machine is extensive used for a long time. In the number 23 tomb of Fanshan noble burial ground in the ruins of Liangzhu ancient city, 3 pairs of jade ornaments are excavated. It is proved by research that these 3 pairs of jade ornaments are decorative items for the 2 ends of roll axis, actuating knife, and warp axis, a waist machine. They are the most direct evidences of using waist machine in Liangzhu period.